Hey guys, Dave Glover here from the Dave Glover Show on FM News Talk 97.1. I'm here at Weber Chevrolet, my home away from home. I've bought 2 vehicles from Weber in the last year. I've had a Cruze for a year, absolutely love it. And when it comes to maintenance, I do absolutely nothing because you're not going to meet a less techie, handy guy all week than me, but I'm good at one thing. I'm excellent at writing checks to other people to do things for me. A guy like this. This is Mike, who's in the service department at Weber Chevrolet. Good to see you again, Mike.
The easiest one to check is the engine oil. The coolant's a little tougher. You would have to do it with a Stone Cold motor. But the neat thing that they've done is they've got these clearly identified.
Yeah, that
it's
really is cool.
It's telling you, whoa, don't do this if it's hot, because if you do and you pop that off, it's under tremendous pressure. So you got to be really, really careful. Stone Cold. Again, a piece of cake because it's translucent. You can look from the side. Years ago, they had it just tucked up away. It was very difficult to see. They want this to be checked and get a visual reference. So about halfway where it's sitting, you're good. Same thing with the brake fluid. It's a translucent container. It'll be mid-fill, but they've got sensors on everything anymore. So if it gets low, it warns you before the point it causes you some problems.
Okay.
Another thing that happens is you step on the brakes wear, the brake fluid goes down a little bit, it replaces it. So again, at the time when you're having the oil changed, that's the time that things like this will be really, really checked.
So with the oil, I know it's typically, if everything's running well, every 3,000 miles.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what we're
so
doing.
with these fluids, how long should it be unless something kind of goes wrong until you have to change them again?
Agreed. Everybody's driving style is different. So if you get on the highway and get her warm and hold it there for long periods of time, it lasts longer. The short trips like myself, it's back and forth. And actually, it's kind of rougher and tougher. So probably closer to 60,000 miles on a coolant flush, because this is deck school and then it lasts better. But most people drive that combination where it's city highway gets its life. Brake fluid is just where it is as is. You don't have to worry about things like that.
So like I said, I'm not just being self-deprecating. I am terrible. If I go to hell, I will wake up and be surrounded by like Target bookcases to have to put together for all eternity. I have zero spatial skills. In fact, when I was in 7th grade, we had shop class, and we had to take apart and put together a lawnmower engine. Finally, my guys got so frustrated with me, they just made me sit there while they did it. So for guys like me, I can just bring it in here to Weber and say, whatever it takes, just do everything. I don't even want to know, just tell me what it is, right?
We've got 3 guys dedicated to performing that service at all time from when we're open till we close, so they get very, very good and very specific at what they do. And they get you in and out pretty
And
darn
don't be
quick.
embarrassed. It doesn't make you less of a man because you don't. I mean, this is complicated stuff. This isn't a 65 Mustang, you know what I mean?
We're not going to be pulling it apart and putting phasers in our garages. You're not going to be pulling the turbo apart in the driveway unless you want to, but yeah, for the most part, no.
Okay.
Those
What
kind of
other
things.
fluids?
The biggest one in the winter time's got to be #1 is windshield washer fluid.
That one I can do.
Yeah. Always buy the stuff in the winter. It'll say winter blend because it has alcohol in it and it keeps it from freezing. The only thing with my engine compartment is it gets warm and the alcohol that goes in there sometimes evaporates a little bit. So a guy needs to top that off. Whereas as is, you know, I mean.
That was really important because I think all of us have been out on the road during a winter storm and you run out of that stuff and you are screwed.
You would pay $1,000 for it in the middle of the night. At 2 o'clock in the morning, that wiper you can't see. So those are cheap and easy. You can buy that anywhere. Just make sure you get the winter blend, and you can use it year-round.
Transmission, the brake fluid, the
wipers.
window washer. Any other fluids here we need to know
At
about?
this point, that's it. That's our routine maintenance, things that will keep that going. You don't want any downtime. And if any of those fluids are low, it can cause you a problem. But if you keep them maintained, turn the key and go.
There you go. So simple enough that if you do have some skills, you can do it yourself. If not, you're like me. Don't risk it. Just call Weber Chevy, bring it in and let them do it. All right, so for all of you out there, which is pretty much everyone but me, that has a really cool smartphone, like an iPhone. I still have one with a carrying case, like I'm calling it an Airstrike World War II, like I'm a Navajo wind talker. This is an iPhone, and everyone has an app. Weber Chevrolet has an app. All you have to do is hit, hey, I want to make an appointment. Boom, there you go. It's amazing how easy life is getting. We take a couple of seconds to acquaint yourself with the new technology. So, got a smartphone, download the Weber app. You're in business. That's it.